Welcome back, man. College football 26 Dynasty, man. This week 4, bro. Last episode, man, we had Tennessee at Neyland. Took care of them boys. Easy peasy. So we got a bye this week. So I'm going to start off. I'm going to do my recruiting. Then we're going to go ahead to the next week. I'm going to hit my recruiting for that week. And then we'll play the next game. Always appreciate y'all, man, coming through, showing love. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, if you on Twitch, man, like I said, look me up on Twitch, man. Tatted Father Game at 85. Live streams at least 2-3 times a week, man. But appreciate y'all for the support. Let's get to the video. All right, man. So we got Alabama. They coming to Sanford. Everybody knows we can't beat Alabama, but that one time we did beat them in the national championship game. But hey, man, I'm the offensive coordinator this time, so we're about to take these boys out. 4-0. We don't lose at Sanford Stadium, so go ahead and hop into this recruiting like I always do. Y'all enjoy the gameplay, and until next time.
These two teams have been standard bearers, championship programs, and when they look at their schedules, there are a lot of big games, but they know to get where they want to be, they're going to have to go right through each other, and the Dogs and the Tide always have a national championship or bust mentality. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wasting no time taking a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
They'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. So Alabama's offense has its first opportunity of the day. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Bell. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He'll pull it down. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Now on 2nd down. Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he had just enough to will that one home. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the first quarter.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and next.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to...
Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the air. It's Stockton. A lot of defenders around on that screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Now from inside the red zone. The sweet feet buy a little time. Firing to the right, complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Branch. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot, it takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
Looking down the middle. That's caught. It's Bell. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Rides the back and leaves it. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll run play action. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll try the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer throw.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Using the quick game. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
They'll ride the hot hand. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Dogs are marching down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Here's the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Stockton. They've got the screen set up. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play call.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. Picks up enough to get them first and 10 from the 11.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Wants to go up top on first down. Going for 6. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, trying to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He's out past the 35. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a...
He unleashes a long one. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Frazier. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Grab near the marker. It's Young. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening them. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Georgia! Fitted in the window for the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Finds the tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.